Australia's financial journeys vary widely. Imagine surviving on just $1,000 a month. What does daily life truly entail? Every dollar stretches thin. Supermarket trips demand hard choices between basics and comfort. Public transport becomes the lifeline. Long commutes are a daily ritual, often involving transfers and waiting, eating into precious time that could be spent elsewhere. Efficiency is key. Affordable housing is a distant dream. Shared accommodation is the norm, with minimal personal space and constant adjustments to others' routines. Solitude is a luxury. Entertainment is found in parks or free community events. Social gatherings often revolve around potlucks or simple homemade meals. The focus shifts to connection, not commerce. What happens when that monthly income multiplies tenfold? 10,000 Australian dollars can dramatically reshape daily existence. A new chapter begins to unfold. With $10,000 a month, the pressure eases. There's room for a more comfortable life, a sense of stability that was previously unattainable. Choices expand considerably. A reliable car becomes a possibility. Commutes are still part of life, but with greater comfort and independence. No longer bound by public transport schedules, flexibility thrives. A modest apartment or even a small home becomes achievable. Personal space is no longer a luxury, but a given, allowing for privacy and personalization. Roots are established. Dining out occasionally, enjoying local attractions, and perhaps even a short domestic trip become feasible. Social life includes more varied activities. Experiences are valued. A crucial step often taken at this level is investing. Saving a portion of income and exploring growth opportunities becomes a priority. The future starts to look brighter. Now, imagine 10 times that amount. 100,000 Australian dollars monthly is a significant leap. This income level offers profound transformations, opening many new doors. Life at $100,000 a month changes dramatically. Fine dining, exclusive experiences, and tailored services become part of the everyday. Quality over quantity reigns supreme. High-end vehicles and private transportation options are now commonplace. Travel is seamless and comfortable, with less concern for time or logistical challenges. The world becomes smaller. Expansive homes, prime real estate, and sophisticated interiors are now within reach. Custom design and personalized amenities elevate living spaces to new heights of luxury. A sanctuary awaits. International travel, exclusive events, and high-end hobbies fill the calendar. Social circles widen to include influential figures reflecting a life of significant means. Experiences are curated. Investment strategies become more complex. Diversified portfolios, real estate ventures, and sophisticated market analyses are commonplace. Wealth accumulation accelerates significantly. Reaching 1 million Australian dollars a month signifies the pinnacle of financial achievement for an individual. This is a realm where possibilities are virtually limitless, a truly extraordinary existence. At $1 million monthly, life transcends ordinary expectations. Private jets, bespoke experiences, and unparalleled access to events and services define daily living. Every whim is catered to effortlessly. Global mobility is instantaneous. A fleet of luxury vehicles, private aircraft, and yachts are at disposal. Distances diminish, enabling unparalleled freedom of movement across continents. Multiple residences across the globe, each a masterpiece of architecture and design. Estates, penthouses, and private islands form a portfolio of exquisite living spaces. A kingdom of comfort. Private yacht voyages, philanthropic galas, and bespoke adventures dominate the social calendar. Interactions are with global leaders, innovators, and cultural icons. Impactful connections are forged. Investments extend globally, shaping industries and economies. Philanthropic endeavors become significant, using wealth to drive social change and innovation. Influence spans far beyond personal finance. From 1K struggle to $1 freedom, life in Australia transforms dramatically at every level. Let's delve deeper into $1,000. Rent for a shared room might consume over half. Food budgets are minimal, often relying on inexpensive staples. Every cent is accounted for. Savings are virtually non-existent at this income level. Retirement seems an abstract concept, and emergencies loom large. The present moment demands all attention and resources. At $10,000, rent for a private apartment is manageable. There are funds for healthier groceries, occasional dining out, and more robust transport. A small emergency fund can start. Serious savings become possible, paving the way for eventual home ownership or significant long-term investments. Financial planning is now a tangible reality, shaping a more secure future. Hope abounds. At $100,000, disposable income is substantial. Investments in diverse portfolios, luxury goods, and premium experiences are common. Strategic wealth management is crucial. Wealth accrues rapidly, enabling philanthropic ventures, multiple property acquisitions, and early retirement planning. The financial future feels not just secure, but profoundly expansive. A legacy begins. $1 million monthly translates to absolute financial freedom. Lifestyle costs are integrated seamlessly into a boundless budget. Taxes and complex financial structures are managed by expert teams. At this echelon, wealth transcends individual needs, fueling multi-generational legacies and global philanthropic initiatives. The focus shifts from accumulation to influence and enduring impact. A lasting mark. Visualizing this income ladder helps grasp the stark contrasts. From barely surviving to thriving without limits, each rung presents its own intricate financial ecosystem. A journey of transformation. Daily life starts early. Long commutes, long hours, then back to shared housing. Survival defines each day. The $10,000 earner enjoys a more varied routine. A pleasant commute in their own car, a fulfilling job, and evenings spent with leisure or personal development. Balance is achieved. For the $100,000 earner, days involve high-impact work, strategic meetings, and curated social engagements. Personal well-being and intellectual stimulation are prioritized. Growth is constant. The millionaire's daily imperatives extend beyond personal gain. Global initiatives, significant investments, and high-level negotiations fill the schedule. Every action has far-reaching consequences. Purpose-driven, financial circumstances deeply influence human relationships. Consider how these different income levels might shape connections with family, friends, and community. Bonds evolve with resources. For the $1,000 earner, family and close-knit circles are vital support systems. Reciprocity and mutual aid are cornerstones of survival. Community is everything. The $10,000 earner can nurture a wider social circle rooted in shared interests and leisure activities. Professional networking also begins to play a role. Relationships diversify. At $100,000, relationships are often built on mutual success and influence. Social circles consist of peers, mentors, and those who share ambitious goals. Strategic connections are made. Millionaires' relationships often span continents, involving global leaders, philanthropists, and visionaries. Connections are forged based on shared visions for global change and innovation. A web of influence. Beyond material possessions, financial security shapes personal growth and well-being. How do these different income levels affect an individual's outlook, stress, and overall contentment? Evolution of inner self. The $1,000 earner faces constant financial stress. Worry about bills, food, and rent creates a perpetual state of anxiety. Mental well-being is often compromised, a heavy burden. With $10,000, stress is significantly reduced. There's a newfound confidence, space for personal development, and the ability to pursue passions. A positive outlook emerges. Stability nourishes. At $100,000, personal well-being is paramount. Time for fitness, travel, and intellectual pursuits is abundant. A deep sense of purpose and fulfillment defines daily existence. Thriving. The millionaire finds ultimate self-actualization. Their financial power allows them to pursue grand visions and address global challenges. They become catalysts for change, leaving a lasting legacy beyond wealth. Australia's high costs magnify every dollar. Housing and transport shape real purchasing power. The median household income in Australia offers another perspective. It reveals a common baseline where many families balance aspirations with the realities of expenses. Most people reside here. Debt and credit play significant roles at all income levels. For the lower earners, it might be about survival. For higher earners, it becomes a tool for strategic growth. Two sides of a coin. Moving up this financial ladder often requires dedication, strategic decision-making, and continuous learning. Education, skill development, and smart investments are vital. The journey is personal. Ultimately, wealth is more than numbers. It's about the values it affords, the choices it presents, and the impact one can make. Each income level redefines freedom, the pursuit of meaning. From local acts of kindness to global philanthropic initiatives, financial capacity scales the ability to contribute to community. The nature of giving transforms dramatically. Collective flourishing. The Australian dream itself is reinterpreted across these income levels. For some, it is security and stability. For others, it is unparalleled freedom and global influence. Dreams evolve. Regardless of income, the human desire for purpose, connection, and growth remains constant. The journey through Australia's financial landscape offers varied paths to these universal aspirations, a shared humanity. From the daily struggle for survival to the heights of global influence, the spectrum of financial realities in Australia is vast. Each income level presents a unique narrative, a distinct life lived. Diversity abounds. Understanding these diverse financial experiences strengthens our collective empathy and informs our approach to economic strategies. It reminds us that behind every number lies a human story, shared futures. Ultimately, knowledge is the most valuable currency. Understanding these different financial realities empowers us to build a more equitable and prosperous Australia for all. Knowledge illuminates the path. What are your thoughts on these financial journeys in Australia? Share your insights and experiences in the comments below. Let's continue to learn and grow together. Engage with our community. If you found this exploration valuable, subscribe to Down Under Wealth for more in-depth financial insights. Hit the notification bell so you never miss our future content. Build your financial future.